Hello, welcome back to my channel, everyone. It has been a minute. It has been a while, but I'm back. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully this will be the start of more consistent uploads. I was just in this funk, like 2018. I thought it was gonna be a great, fantastic year, but I guess I just wasn't ready to pick up the camera. But today we're gonna be talking about some real things, okay? Today's video is about handling losing friends and handling losing people in your life. I have realized that part of growing up is letting people go. Some people are not meant to be in your life forever, honey. We all learned that the hard way, and the funny thing is, the people who are just gonna be dropping. You can feel it in your heart. God puts it in your heart, especially when you ask him and you're like, yo, brother, I'm not too sure about these people in my life, so let me know which ones are gonna go. And then they just start dropping like flies. It's a very hard process. It's a very emotional process, and oh goodness, I know what it feels like. Okay, let's start the conversation. So the other day I went to church, and there was such a powerful service. It was about the eyes are the window to your soul, and what you see impacts your life, and what you see affects how you behave, how you think, and how you feel. All of that then affects your destiny in life. We have to start about the things that we see, the things that we interact with, and I found that so powerful because I found myself letting darkness into my heart and into my soul through my eyes and through my interactions. I found that it manifested into my life, into my behaviors. I remember one of my New Year's resolutions was to stop being petty. Anybody who knows me knows I am petty, and that's not something that I want to be identified with anymore, and that was my goal for 2018. But we all know sometimes the devil just tries to play with you when you're doing good, when you're doing well. And the hard thing was that in my pettiness, I would disregard people's feelings. And we all know that when you're being petty, you don't care how the other person's feeling, you just want to get your point across. I found myself being this person that would say things or include outside people or factors into my problems just so I could get my point across to a certain person. I don't like to lie, right? When I'm in an argument with somebody, I don't think that lying is gonna benefit me in any way, shape, or form. So what I do is I say what I'm gonna say to you, to your face. And I know that you have friends that you talk to about things or whatever. I found I was doing was letting darkness affect the growth of our relationship, and that was just through pettiness, and it was compromising other people and how they would interact with that person or interact with me. I'm speaking as if it's in the past. I'm working on it right now. And I found that when I would act a certain way, it was a way for me to test the relationships. And I know that I entertain a lot of surface level friendships, and it's something that I'm working on in 2018. Okay, I am working on it. I want to change that aspect about myself. I want to include people in my life who are willing to go that extra mile. Yo, we are trying to be better in 2018, okay? Something very powerful that I'm starting to realize is that as I am pushing 21, a lot of people are not going to be there with me. A lot of people are not going to step into that new chapter with me. And some people are just meant to be in your life for a season. And some seasons are longer than others. And that's where the confusion happens, where you developed years and years and years of friendship only to realize it was only supposed to stop at a certain point. And problems start to arise when you're trying to push the expiry date. A lot of resistance will occur because your friendship was supposed to expire yesterday, but you're trying to keep going to next week. You find that you're gonna fight a lot more. Disagreements are just gonna start coming out of nowhere. You would think you had the same opinions on certain topics, but things are just going to arise that you would not have foreseen in the relationship that you're in. And that's okay. That's something that we all sort of need to learn to accept. The thing that I have found to be the most important is to try departure from a relationship without ill feelings, and that's very difficult, especially when relationships mostly tend to end due to a complication or a fight or a misunderstanding, and it's hard to depart from that without any ill feelings towards that person or that person towards you. And I feel like as I am learning to be a better adult, that involves me developing emotionally. I'm trying to end each relationship with a blessing, even though we may have fought or had a misunderstanding or disagreement. I'm learning to just bless the relationship, pray on that person, because I don't want to have any ill feelings towards that person. I don't want to continuously let darkness into my life. I don't want it to manifest into my behaviors with people. Once I have let a person out of my life, it is so powerful and so wonderful to have the interaction with God, where you feel empty because this person had been a constant in your life. So what I found helps me is that I listen to gospel music all the time. I listen to praise music, worship music, something that will lift my spirit, something that will let light into my spirit instead of darkness. If you just sit there and you just like pondering on this person who has left your life, and then you go on Snapchat and you see them living their best life, you don't want those ill feelings to come up, you know what I mean? You want to continuously let positivity into your heart, positivity into your spirit, and hopefully it will manifest outwardly into other people. Once I let the spirit in, I know there are going to be challenges. Obviously there are going to be challenges, but I want to be able to adapt. I want to be able to always be on guard. I don't want to be caught off guard. I don't want to be quick to anger, you know, and that is all just by always being present-minded. And in saying that, it teaches me that there is great importance in being in charge of your own emotions. You cannot blame other people for the way you react, the way you feel, the way you experience your emotions. You cannot blame other people, though they can trigger. I'm not saying that triggering cannot occur, but you are responsible for your own self, your own being, and your own behaviors. I'm grown. I am grown. I can handle myself, and I know when I should be handling myself better. It's really hard when you feel attacked and you have to check yourself in that moment, and you have to realize how you or what you can do to be in charge of your own feelings and emotions. Basically, in moving on, I found that it was very important to focus on my own self-development. I could do that by doing the things that I love, learning the things that I love, learning new things I could find comfort in, and things that could make me happy. Maybe it was reading a new book, finding a creative outlet, taking yourself out on a date, treating yourself, doing something that you love, participating in anything you can consider self-care, like doing your nails. You know how you feel when you got your nails did and you all about that? Yeah, I got my nails done. And that's how you feel when you get your nails done. You feel so powerful and so ooh. Another thing I found was to learn to be your own best friend, because honey, if you cannot be your own best friend, how are you gonna expect others to want to be your friend? You have to learn to want to be in your own company. You want to be in your own presence, in your own space. And it's all about taking the time out of the week to do something that is just for you. You know, like something romantic just for you. Like, it's nice. Try it. Actively trying to be positive is so powerful. So powerful. Because when you are having negative thoughts, you have to isolate negative thoughts. You have to interrogate negative thoughts. See what their objective is, and then destroy it. Destroy it. And the more you do it, the better you become at it. Actively, I'm so good at it now, yo. Like, let me tell you, I found myself actively trying to interrogate this emotion, interrogate these thoughts, see where they're coming from. Why am I feeling like this? My life is pretty good, but why? Why do I want what they have? okay. It could be one thought over and over again. You know those little things that you have in your head where maybe you're praying? Oh my gosh, I don't know if I hope some of y'all feel like this, because I'm about to expose myself. So I be praying, right? And the nastiest thing or the nastiest thought will come into my brain, right? And would have to actively try interrogate it and destroy it immediately. Otherwise, at first I would find myself entertaining this thought, letting it, you know, deepen its claws into my brain and into my consciousness, and it was really damaging to the spirit, really damaging to me, especially during prayer. It prevented me from getting deeper into prayer as I needed to. I don't know if I'm the only one who does that, like, who, it does happen sometimes, but you just get better at destroying it. The most important one, I would say, in getting over somebody, no, I'm kidding. No, I found that going outside and just interacting with the world and nature really helps. Breathing in fresh air and just cleansing yourself in that breath. Maybe meditating when you're outside, 3 seconds, 5 minutes, whatever it may be. Just breathing, focusing on your breathing, focusing on your interaction and your presence in the world. I found that to be very powerful. It cleanses you, you know. That's it. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I cannot tell you when I'll be back next, but I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed day, evening, weekend, month, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.